Davis Cup this week. Important tournament, I guess.
They say Americans don't get excited for Davis Cup because they have so many other stars to look at, so many other sports, and Davis Cup is just another thing. But when revenge is the factor, it is big. There's more than just a win on the line in this weekend's Davis Cup tennis matches at the Sonesta Sandoval Harbor Resort. The American team is working hard for this one, not only because they're trying to win the Cup for the first time in 7 years, but because Paraguay is the opponent. The Paraguayan team, led by Francisco Gonzalez and Victor Pecci, upset the Americans 2 years ago in Davis Cup play in South America, and Team USA didn't like the treatment they got from the Paraguayan fans.
There were so many death threats on Kurt Nielsen that he wouldn't do it. I mean, they were calling second serve foot faults and, calling balls that were a foot out in, and likewise on the other side for us. So, I mean, he wouldn't do anything because he knew he was going to be killed if he did anything. So, I mean, they had armed guards there, and they weren't there for us. They were there to shoot us.
But Gonzalez says the fans were just pulling for their country and there was no violence involved. And he says the atmosphere in this one will be friendly until the teams step on the court on Friday. Then it's all business. Before that big international showdown, we had a South Florida Conference showdown in prep basketball tonight. Cypress Lake at Fort Myers with first place in the conference on the line. And it was the Panthers who took the early lead in a great first quarter. Vernon Piercy inside to Bobby Kennedy. He lays it up and in for 2 of his 22 points, and the Panthers were up by 4. Next trip down, it was Fort Myers working the ball around to Jeff Magoon. He pops the three-pointer. He had 16. It was 16 all after one period. And yes, Terry Thimler, that one was for 3. Cypress broke it open in the second. Off the steal here, Lamar Young will take it down. A 1-on-3, no fast break, but he finishes it off with a great move. The Panthers started to pull away. Then watch Darrell Williams come up with a steal here. He'll get it ahead to Young, and Young will take it in for 2 more. He had 10, Cypress by 10 at the half, and they held on to win it late. 61-58 tonight. The Panthers in first place in the conference now. Elsewhere, Riverdale got 29 points from Herb Brown and beat Estero 77-59. It was Evangelical Christian over Fort Myers Christian 87-52. Also, Lely beat Cape Coral 75-52. In baseball news, the National League may have a new president soon, and it could be former big league first baseman Bill White, now the television voice of the New York Yankees. Sources say White has emerged as the front-runner to replace A. Bartlett Giamatti, who's becoming the new baseball commissioner on April 1st. The search committee hopes to reach a decision this week. Back to the hoops now, NBA style. The Cleveland Cavaliers have the best record in the league so far tonight. Mark Price to Ron Harper for the slam. Sixers coach Jim Lynam says, hey, guys, you're supposed to play defense down there. Okay, now that they got that straight a little later on. Price off the pick, nails the jumper, and Lenny Wilkins could relax with a 15-point lead. The Cavs basically had their way with Philly tonight. Here, Brad Daugherty inside on Mike Jaminski. He had 31, and Cleveland wins its 13th straight at home. A franchise record 118-103 over Philadelphia was the final. Elsewhere, New York beat Indiana 120-111. It was Washington by 7 over Boston, 110-103. In overtime, Detroit beat Chicago, 104-98. Milwaukee by 13 over Sacramento. The Bucks won at 117-104. The Lakers rolling on the road, 125-114 over Houston. It was Utah by 15, 99-84 over Dallas, and San Antonio 6 better than Denver tonight. Congratulations to Wanda Ward of Cape Coral. We haven't heard from her yet, but she's the big winner in today's Davis Cup ticket giveaway contest. If you're watching, give us a call, Wanda, or we'll call you tomorrow or whatever. She wins 2 free tickets to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's matches. We'll give another pair of tickets away tomorrow at 6.
Okay.
To the big revenge meet with Paraguay.
Yes, it's going to be a good one.
All right.